Chef Scones in The Vanishing Chef. Act 1. The Missing Ingredient. The harbor was alive with activity as the U.S. Navy ship USS Molasses prepared for its high-profile dinner hosting regional ambassadors. Chef Scones and Dr. Dim Sung arrived at the bustling pier, greeted by Commander Rosemary Gravy, the ship's stern yet approachable executive officer. The ship's 1MC pierced the air, announcing, "Ding, ding, ding, mess call." Dr. Dim Sum jumped at the abrupt noise, fumbling his notebook. "What on earth was that, Chef Locke?" he exclaimed. Chef Locke smirked, adjusting his hat. "Dim Sum, that's the ship's 1MC system. You'll find it hard to ignore in a vessel like this." "Mr. Scones," she began, "we're in dire straits. Our head chef, Master Chief Basil Mintz, has disappeared, leaving only this cryptic recipe behind." She handed over the grease-stained slip of paper. Chef Luck's eyes gleamed as he examined the note. "Fascinating," he murmured. "A blend of ingredients and riddles. This isn't just a recipe, it's a message." Dim Sum squinted at the note. "Cumin, cardamom, and rosewater? Hardly standard Navy fare." Gravy nodded grimly. "If this dinner fails, it could jeopardize diplomatic relations. Can you find mince and solve this before the ambassadors arrive?" Chef Locke straightened his chef's hat. "Commander, you called the right man. Let us begin." Act 2. Clues in the galley. The ship's bells rang out. Ding, 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 ding. The 1MC followed promptly. Dinner preparations underway. Dr. Dim Sum glanced up. "This ship's efficiency is almost unsettling." Chef Locke chuckled. "Discipline is their hallmark, Dim Sum, though the galley will always be a symphony of controlled chaos." The ship's galley was a controlled frenzy. Sous chefs and culinary specialists worked overtime to prepare for the event. Chef Locke's eyes darted across the scene, taking in every detail. "The galley is an orchestra," he remarked. "When the conductor vanishes, dissonance follows. Dim Sum, take note of the staff dynamics." While Dim Sum interviewed the crew, Chef Locke focused on the cryptic recipe. He pieced together a pattern. The ingredients listed correlated with the dishes from home countries of the ambassadors. Yet one ingredient stood out, a rare spice, grains of paradise. "This spice isn't standard issue," Chef Locke observed. "Its inclusion suggests someone with extensive culinary knowledge. Let's check the inventory." Act 3. A hidden agenda. Ding, 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 ding. The rhythm of the ship's bells resonated throughout the decks, a reminder of time steadily marching forward. "Interesting," Chef Locke mused. "The ship is like a clockwork kitchen." Dim Sum nodded. "Precise, though the chef is clearly missing." In the ship's storeroom, Chef Locke discovered a nearly empty jar of grains of paradise. Nearby, a faint trail of spice dust led towards a maintenance hatch. Dim Sum frowned. Why would Mince be here? Following the trail, they entered a hidden alcove where they found a makeshift camp and a notebook filled with sketches of dishes and notes in multiple languages. Chef Locke scanned the pages, his brow furrowing. "These notes aren't just recipes, they're personal reflections," he said. "Mince must be hiding something deeper." Act 4. Confronting the truth. The sound of the approaching bells broke the quiet. Ding, 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 ding. The 1MC announced, Ambassador Olive Tarragon arriving. Dr. Dinsung adjusted his spectacles. It's fascinating how even the arrivals are announced like dishes being served. Cheflock gave a small smile. Every piece of the ship is a performance, Dinsung. The trail led to the ship's observation deck, where they found Master Chief Mintz gazing at the sea, clutching a small spice pouch. His face was wary, but resolute. Mintz, Cheflock began, why abandon your post on the eve of such an important event? Mintz sighed. I didn't abandon it. I was forced to reconsider it. One of the ambassadors is the reason I left my last post. They stole my signature recipe and claimed it as their own, ruining my career. Now they're here, and I couldn't face serving them again. Cheflock's eyes narrowed. And this cryptic recipe? A challenge? Mintz nodded. If they can't decipher it, they don't deserve to taste it. Act 5. The Culinary Revelation. As the galley bustled, the 1MC chimed in. Ding, 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 ding. Final dinner preparations underway. Dr. Dimsum observed the controlled chaos. A military ship's kitchen isn't so different from the operating theater, is it? Cheflock nodded as he inspected the ingredients. Precision and timing, Dimsung. They are essentially everywhere. Cheflock and Dimsung convinced Mintz to return to the galley, where they prepared the symbolic dish together. Cheflock's keen palate and Mintz's experience combined to elevate the recipe into something extraordinary. As the dish came together, Cheflock added a final touch. Grains of paradise infused in rosewater, a secret that could only be discovered through collaboration. Act 6. A Dinner to Remember. The ship's bells echoed ceremoniously. Ding, 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 ding. The deck came alive as ambassadors mingled and dishes were carried with practiced grace. Dimsung, sipping a glass of water, smiled. I suppose even a military ship has moments of elegance. Cheflock watched the proceedings thoughtfully. Elegance, like good food, is a matter of careful preparation. At the dinner, the ambassadors were enchanted by the meal, each dish reflecting their culture and showcasing unity. One ambassador, visibly uncomfortable, avoided eye contact with Mintz. Cheflock noted this and leaned over. Theft may tarnish a reputation, but redemption lies in acknowledgement, he whispered. The ambassador flushed and later approached Mintz privately to apologize. As the evening concluded, Commander Gravy toasted Cheflock. To the man who not only saved our dinner, but reminded us of the power of integrity and collaboration. Cheflock smiled. Into the sea, Commander. A vast kitchen full of mysteries.